The hunt for Kitty Genovese's killer. It's 3:17 a.m., March 13, 1964. A quiet street in Queens, New York, suddenly echoes with a scream, "Oh my God, he's going to kill me." Lights flicker on in nearby apartments. At least 38 people hear it, but no one comes down to help. No one even calls the police. The attacker flees, but 10 minutes later, he returns. With cold determination, he finishes what he started, stabbing the woman until her final breath. Her name was Catherine "Kitty" Genovese, a 28-year-old bar manager with big dreams of opening her own restaurant. That night, she was simply walking home after work, unaware she was being followed. Her killer was Winston Moseley, a 29-year-old married father of 3. Later, he would confess he went out that night to kill a woman because, in his words, they don't fight back. Moseley stalked Kitty for several blocks. When she got out of her car, he attacked her with a knife. Kitty screamed so loudly that a neighbor shouted from his window, "Leave that girl alone." For a moment, Moseley backed off, and silence returned. Kitty, badly wounded, tried to reach her apartment. But Moseley came back. Finding her collapsed in a hallway, he attacked again, and this time, no one stopped him. 35 minutes passed between the first scream and the final stab. 2 separate attacks. 38 witnesses. And 0 calls for help until it was too late. When police arrived, Kitty was dead. Detectives were baffled. Neighbors claimed they thought it was just a drunken argument or were too afraid to get involved. With no leads, the case seemed impossible to solve. Then fate intervened. Weeks later, Moseley was arrested for a minor burglary. While searching his car, police found a knife hidden under the seat. It matched Kitty's wounds. During interrogation, Moseley confessed calmly, "I followed her because she looked like an ordinary girl. I knew nobody would get involved." That one sentence would haunt investigators forever. He was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death, but the punishment was later reduced to life in prison. Moseley spent 52 years behind bars before dying in 2016, never showing real remorse. In one interview, he chillingly said, "The only thing I regret is getting caught." Kitty's death, though tragic, changed the world. It led to the creation of the 911 emergency number and inspired psychologists to study the bystander effect, the disturbing phenomenon where the more witnesses there are, the less likely anyone is to act. Later investigations revealed that some neighbors did try to help, but back then, emergency calls were slow and confusing. Still, Kitty's story remains a warning: silence can kill. On that night, she didn't need superheroes, just one person willing to act. So if you ever hear a cry for help, don't think, "Someone else will do something." Think, "I am that someone." Because one phone call, one act of courage, can mean the difference. Bet we.